Hello everyone, good looking. How are you today? Welcome back to my channel.
I'm Dan from Vagabond Awake.
And this is Sean from Hobo Venture.
And here we are.
Today's topic is quite awkward for Dan here because people ask me that how and why I land on you.
Yeah, how she landed on me. She's like an airplane coming in for landing, so she landed on me.
And then I decided to make this video since a lot of people ask us about marriage, and then I make a video for marriage. People ask about age gap relationship,
children,
and then I make another video for that. And then now they ask why you choose dance.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you cuckoo or something?
Relationship is not about age and and it's not about a person is white or foreigner. Relationship is about a luck actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of luck to it, isn't there?
Yeah, and if you are looking with someone and you put expectation on him, you will never get one.
Yeah, you can't put all that pressure in the beginning of a relationship, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the number one is Dan is good cook. So he prepared me a lot of nice food, while in KL. So in the 1 year time, he win my stomach. my stomach love his food so much.
Yeah, I had a really nice apartment in KL, and it had a nice kitchen in it with everything, and I loved to cook, and so I would make food for Chang. She'd come home from work and there'd be food. I'd send her to work in the morning with like lunch and stuff.
Yeah, and also the apartment you rent in the KL, you just rent for a short term, like Airbnb kind of thing. But every time it have a good furnished kitchens, so we can able to cook. Yes, the second thing is Dan is willing to eat the street food with me.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so some people, when I seeing them, and then they will give me the face if I want to eat the street food,
Yeah, you mean like foreigners?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I haven't tried Asian yet, so.
You haven't tried Asian.
I have no luck on that.
You haven't landed on an Asian.
So yeah, so I just don't like that. I just don't like the taste. No, sorry. I just don't like the eye to look at me that you eat street food. Street food is very dirty, kind of the thing.
I have a quick story about that if you have time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who came to, when I was in India, I had a friend who came there, and he stayed in a 5-star hotel, and he got really sick. And I've seen that before. And where street food is usually like a family-owned thing, and the people have been doing it for years, and they know how to handle the food, and it's not like an employee who doesn't care or whatever. It's usually grandma or the mom or dad, or they're all involved in the business, and they, in order to stay in business, they've got to make healthy food. And so don't always assume that you can get the good food in a 5-star and the junk is on the street. It's just not true. And also, it's a lot more exciting if you learn about what locals are eating. There's a lot more variety in it. So.
True. The third one is my family and friends also like him, and they say he's handsome.
Your family and friend, Chung's a really good judge of character. She doesn't really, her family's lovely, they're amazing people. And all of the friends she picks, I mean, what's not to like? So they're great people. So.
Yeah, for sure. Number four is you never make me feel short, like, oh, you cannot speak, you cannot pronounce the language, like some word that I couldn't pronounce. Right. And the relationship on this, that you will not look down on me or, anything, but I always ask you, help me to, how to pronounce,
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't get the point of that. I mean, people judging other people for something that they don't do as well, or they think they should do better, or this or that. So I think you take people as you find them, and you either like them or you don't. You don't try to fix them up. I'm not a fixer-upper kind of person. And you have a lot of great qualities that are better than mine. So what right do I have to judge you for your qualities maybe that you're not as happy with as others? So.
Yeah, so because English is not my first language, so a lot of time I have very wrong pronunciation. I don't know how to pronounce, but Dan would never judge me about that. So
Well, I mean, you speak more languages than me. I'm pretty much just English and a little bit of phrases in Spanish, and so you're way ahead of me in language. Why would I judge you? So
yeah, but in other relationship, what I see, they're judging a lot to their partner about, oh, you couldn't pronounce that name and blah 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 and blah blah blah. That's just very disappointed to seeing that.
they're probably new travelers. They don't realize there's a big world out there and hundreds of languages, and they don't know 99.9% of them. So there's no space really to judge.
The next one is self-care, because you know how to taking care of yourself. You make sure that you don't get sick,
Yeah.
which is, I like that very independent kind of the personality, You have to take care of yourself, you love yourself, then you only able to love people and people love you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, your body is where your intellect resides, and it's not going to be at a very high level if you don't treat it well. And if you do treat it well, you'll live longer and have a more interesting life. So why not?
Yeah, and the next one is Dan have a big heart. Big heart, and he is not worried about losing face. Example, like some of my friends, their husband and boyfriend will be like saying something that they are very intelligent or they have more money, and then we'll just like watching them and let them talk. We're not jumping to the topic. I have this better car, this better, that, those kind of what do you call that? Comparison.
Yeah, people are in the rat race. That's what I call the rat race. They all want to prove they're better. They want bigger, better this, bigger, better that, better relationships, better looking spouse. Everything is a contest. For me, I was fortunate enough to go broke at the age of 21 the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost everything. I was winning at everything, and there I was suddenly at 21. I didn't have a thing. And I wasn't really that happy. I didn't realize it at the time. But after I lost everything, one night I was in a 7-Eleven playing pinball on an old pinball machine, and I realized I was happier in my life with nothing than I was when I had everything. And ever since then, I don't really put much value on the rat race. I think if you go after what's important to you in your life, and that makes you happy, that's what life's about.
Yeah. So because I'm a person who don't like to compare my life with people. If people want to show off their life or whatsoever, let it they do. I'm happy for them, but I don't like to compare with them. Which is this is the personality I love about Dan that he have. And the next one is Dan also have a very good manner and a good temper. Definitely, I don't have a good temper. My temper will run very fast, hard, and then we'll have a very calm temper. So when we argue the time, one like this, one like this, so it will be getting like, is how to say that?
Calm you down?
Calm me down, or make it more equal, because he's not fighting back, so I eventually will calm down myself.
Yeah, you calm down pretty fast though. You don't hold grudges either, so.
Yeah.
You have a great qualities in that way too.
And one thing is, whatever we're arguing or anything, we will never bring it to our bed. So we will settle or forget or anything before the sleep.
Yeah, and you forget stuff really fast. You don't hold a grudge very long.
Yeah, so I think this is the point of whatever I say right now also is a good point for the people who are looking for a relationship, Whatever you feel and how you find someone like this actually is about a luck, and it's about that, whatever that guy is that guy, that's all. You cannot change the people's personality, you cannot change his attitude.
Yeah, and trust that what people say to you is true. If they tell you they're this or that, and you'll go, oh no, they're not really that. Later you might find out they're actually who they say they are.
Wow. The next one is also what I love the most, that is Dan is not jealousy type of person. You are not jealousy type. You are not like telling me that you cannot go out with this guy, you cannot go out with that guy. And I also still keep in touch with my ex-boyfriend, and then also meet him before, and we meet it out together, we hang out together. Not all the ex-boyfriend keep, it's those, the good one, that's all I keep.
Yeah, we've stayed at your ex's house in Bali even, and I like him. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think if you have a good relationship and you're putting what you need to into it and your partner is too, jealousy's pretty much a waste of time.
And also, I'm not that kind of jealousy person as well.
Right.
Yeah, I don't tell them that you cannot meet this girl or that girl because all of them are your friend before you meet me.
Yeah.
So I cannot say you cannot meet those people or you cannot meet your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. I never say that. I even tell you, meet your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend if you have child. I mean that this life, how long that we have in this time, and they are accompanying you go through, certain of the life moment.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Life's too short to, I don't know, jealousy to me is a very ugly
Yeah, it's very ugly.
Very ugly.
It's very ugly thing, and that is why that Dan is make me feel secure, he never made me feel insecure. If my partner made me feel insecure, I will just cut off my feeling to him because I know it will lead it to more disappointment. So if a guy have no much feeling for me, that then maybe he might be go out and cheating on or meeting other girl without telling me or doing something behind me.
Yeah.
Which is I will not date those people.
Yeah.
Definitely, I hate all this feeling because I go through one and I know you forgive or you pushing yourself to forgive, it doesn't work, the relationship.
Yeah, you can, but most people don't change. They
Yeah.
are who they are.
They are who they are. True. The next one is we have the same goal in our life.
Yeah.
We are chasing the same thing that we like. That we both love traveling, and we are minimized person.
Yeah.
Minimalist. So
Minimalists.
yeah, and we not buying too much thing, or we I'm not a person who need to have a branded car, branded bag, branded clothes. Even then you see the t-shirt is all just a t-shirt. There's no logo and nothing there. So but just buy a good quality t-shirt can last for a long time.
Yeah, and we the same goals. I mean, people think that they couldn't do what we do. Like they think that they couldn't be a slow travel, and we go to 5 or 6 new countries every year.
Yeah.
They think they want to have a place they settle down. But how many people have really tried it? But you and I have tried it, we like it, we enjoy it, and we don't want to settle down anywhere. So we have that in common. It's a big deal. We didn't just think whether or not it was true, we tried it, and it works, and we prefer it over a stationary life, and that's a big deal.
And also we don't like children. I'm just kidding. We love children.
I love children, but you have to cook them just right. You have to marinate them for a while, throw them on the grill. No, just kidding.
No, we love children, but I just don't want to have one with me. I love to play with other people's children because in the night they go home to their parents.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so those are the 10 things good about them, and it still have more and more and more,
Yeah.
But for this point, I still have a last one to share, but I will keep it last. So what kind of opinion that you can give the relationship advice to those people who are looking to have an Asian girlfriend?
Oh, an Asian girlfriend.
Or maybe any girlfriend.
Yeah, I would say any girlfriend. When I was young, I used to have a type, like in high school. But once you get older, you realize that if something is good, it doesn't matter what, good is good. It doesn't matter if they fit some preconceived notion of what you thought they should be. And so, you're still attracted to what you're attracted to. You love what you love, but trying to go out and find a specific thing, and 12 things on this list, I think maybe is a tough way to go. My advice for relationships is just live your life. Meet people, have a good time, and the ones that you enjoy and you continue to enjoy, and they don't create a lot of drama or problems in your life, and they roll with the punches. those are the people that should be around next year and the year after and the year after that. So I would just say live and have fun, live and let live, and the ones that are around long enough to find out are probably the ones you should be with. If people are trying, if they have what you called expectations, and they're well, we're at this stage and now we're at that stage and we're doing this next, that kind of stuff I think can get tough on a relationship. So just have a good time, meet someone who's keeps their word to you, doesn't break the promises, and trust someone you could trust, and then just follow through on it, see where it goes.
Yeah, and then one more thing I would like to mention is that for the woman, financial independence is very, very important. Because while your financial is independence, you are not dependent on anyone.
Right.
Yeah, so you can choose whatever partner that you want.
Yeah.
This is very important in the life. So you will have decisions on, that determine that I don't want to see this guy anymore.
Yeah.
You just, boom, just kick it out from your life.
Yeah, if someone's not treating you well,
Yeah.
you should have the resources to leave.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So this relationship problem that most people will have as well. But I think respect is very important in that also.
Yeah.
Respect.
Respect. Oh yeah, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's a bottom line.
And that's there. Almost everything's there, because usually you respect them for many reasons.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why that how I land on that.
Oh man, yeah.
The last one is that is good on bed.
What?
Well, so this video is come to the end, and we both want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Christmas, we wish you a Merry